Hello. Hooray. Let the show begin. I've been ready. Hey, hey, hey. What you got to say? Hollywood, swinging. All right, I was wondering if anybody was going to show up. There's Dylan Hiram. Yeah. Come on, y'all. Just come on into the house. It's Tuesday break on through time. There's Todd. He's inside with us. He's pulling up a seat. Water today, y'all. There's my main Derek Giles and Robbie Robb. KD After Dark is here. Leighton Underwood. Hey, man, I gotta tell y'all something. OJC feels like warmed over shit today. Here's my main man Martin, all the way from the great city of London, England. And there's somebody that said hi to me, a name I cannot read. But hello. Hey, Jason. I hope y'all feel better than I do. I mean, I feel bad. I hope y'all don't mind if I do a little self-medicating while we're sitting here. Oh, yeah. I know y'all are probably going, damn, yeah, Clayton, what are you, right-wing conspiracy theorist? No. I just like to use shit that works. That you don't have to go to the damn doctor to get. Here we go. Oh yeah, that's good shit right there, bud. Ah. Yeah, I'm gonna talk about a few things today. I'll stay with you as long as I can, but maybe the more I get talking, the better I'll feel. But I got a really good top 10 today. This was suggested by Mark Deal from way down in San Antonio, Texas town. No, that wasn't Vicks. That was ivermectin. Let's see here. Hey, there's Clint Harrison. I ain't seen you in a long time there, Hoss. Yeah, I want to tell y'all something. I practiced with a band last night. Some really good musicians, friends that I've known for a long time. One guy I just met recently as he started playing with us, but we're the blueprint is to call ourselves the J. Clayton Band, kind of like the Jay Giles Band, but we're going to concentrate on 60s and 70s soul and R&B and pop. And we practiced for the second time last night, and man, it's coming together really good. I'm really enjoying playing with these guys and pushing my voice into a territory that is not really comfortable for me. I mean, some of it I can, but you know, we're like some of these require a little bit more than what I do with ANTiSEEN. And I know, you know, people say, oh well, you know, when you do an ANTiSEEN, sometimes you get that soulful sound, and I try, but this stuff is really fun. The only problem is we need a keyboard player, bad. electric piano, keyboards. So if you're in the area, and that area I mean, you know, Charlotte, Rock Hill, Monroe, Albemarle, you know, surrounding area. There's no need for you to live in Wisconsin. Go, I'd do it, but I live in Wisconsin. I know you can't do it because you live in Wisconsin. But if you know anybody, if you're watching this and you happen to know somebody, you know, just pass that along and see if they'd be interested in playing a little music. And the first question everyone's asked is, how much we get paid? Well, you get paid what I get paid. Nothing. It's for the love of the music to start. Yeah, Hickory. Derek Johns, why you bring up Hickory? You know a keyboard player in Hickory? I saw a post on Facebook the other day. Somebody was complaining about how people just do not read instructions on anything you do. Man, for the longest time, for years and years and years, our website, it's kind of a Sanford & Son website, but we're working on getting it a little bit more streamlined through the help of Michael Pilmer. But, you know, the shirts, we just now recently had the ability to put in drop downs where you can pick the size you want. But on all the older designs, we say email with your shirt size. We have my email right there. Man, you would be amazed at the people that just buy the shirt, bam. They don't give me shirt size. I don't know, man. If I buy a shirt, I don't want them sending me like a small or a medium, you know, so I can use it for a do-rag. They'll probably be stretching it right there anyway. But I mean, even at shows, man, we make these big signs, shirts, $20. And someone will still look at that damn shirt and go, man, how much are shirts? And I tell whoever's doing merch, it's usually me and Malcolm nowadays. But I used to say, if they say how much are shirts, tell them a $50. You know, chances are they go, but it says 20. And you go, yeah, it's 20. But if they go ahead and pay the 50, oh well. But yeah, I'm kind of losing my train of thought because my head seems to be frying my brain like an egg. I got a fever. Little Coleman's here, and I wanted to play with him after a little break on through, but I think I'm going to have to stay away from him for a little bit. But, hey, we're here together today. And, man, we got the test pressings approved for the Hank. Are you sure Hank done it this way? 7-inch. And it is being sent to the printer for the cover, to press the covers, or print the covers. And by the time those are done, the Cascade record pressing will be ready to press the records. It would be, I think we're doing 500, 250 on black vinyl, 250 on pink vinyl. But hey, what's a punk rock legend? I don't know. I think in Charlotte, if you simply were at one of the Black Flag shows in 81 and 82 and 84 4. Oh, you're a punk rock legend. I don't know. That term gets thrown around quite a bit. Kind of. I've had people say, "Oh man, you're a punk rock." I don't think so. It is a compliment for some to say so, but I think you should use those terms on people a little more deserving. I'm just blue collar working class guy that screams in a rock and roll band. There's Mondo from the Valley Hills Mall in Hickory, North Carolina. How's it going there, Bo? You moved in all right at Hickory? We got to get together soon. You got to wait till I feel better, though. Who knows how long that's going to take. But, man, I should have made 2 top 10s today. But I only got this one. I don't know. We may end up discussing this one for a little while. But, I mean, I'm sure you guys can tell that I feel like shit. Say, damn, you look like shit too, Jeff Clayton. I'm going to go ahead with this top 10, and then we'll see how we fare on the other side of it. And maybe y'all can ask me some questions, and or maybe I'll ask you some questions, and you got to tell me something. Mark said he wanted to know, hey, man, what is your top 10 favorite comics? Y'all like that? Yeah, y'all like that subject? Comics? Well, I took a bunch out so we'd have some visual aids, but man, I'm starting to think that maybe I don't have as many of my favorite comics anymore as I think I do. I opened one box. Man, I got like 3, 6, 9, 12, 15 boxes of comics and magazines here. I opened one that was labeled horror comics and horror magazines, but it wasn't a damn horror comic or a horror magazine in the damn thing. So who knows, man? Some of these boxes aren't even labeled. So yeah, see, that's just part of the whole getting the Break On Through Studios in some kind of working order. I've told you time and time again, it's a disaster. And shit like that. Okay, but man, you know, I told you guys I'm a kid of the 60s. I grew up in the 70s. The 70s were where my main where I think the way I am today, I was shaped. You know? And I was a fan of the big black and white comics the most. That's what I really liked. I do like a few of the little color ones, man. It's like, but you know, growing up in the 70s, we had the horror comics. Man, I think they were put out by a company called Skylark. I don't know if that's right or not. But the ones that have Eerie Publications, not Eerie Magazine, but Eerie Publications. The ones with the over-the-top gory covers and gory comics, you know, like eyeballs poking out, heads chopped off, arms chopped off, guts ripped out, that kind of shit. And I love those, but I don't remember a lot of the titles. I got some compilation books of them, just, you know, like I'm trying to streamline down and not keep so much stuff, but these are my top 10. These are the ones I remember fondly and loved. Number 10, from the from Marvel, one of their earliest black and white magazines, Monsters Unleashed, with those great Boris covers. Man, I love that magazine. That's where they started. I I don't know which came first, Frankenstein's monster, but they started a story in that I followed for quite some time. I didn't see any of my Monsters Unleashed. I may not have any more. It's been a long time since I've looked at these comic books, man. Maybe that tells me something. I don't know. But number 9, this was a regular color comic, and it was also Marvel, and it was called Fear. Well, damn, Jeff Clayton, why was Fear one of your favorite? Because that's where they sent Morbius away from Spider-Man into stories on his own. And man, I love the 70s Morbius comic. I wasn't as enamored with the movie that just came out, but a buddy of mine, Kelly Hellstrom, he told me that, man, the comic series went on through the 90s and the 2000s. See, I had no idea. I didn't know. It's, man, I think the last group of comics I ever bought was like Walking Dead and Dead World, Gore Shriek. And I don't think I kept any of those, man. I think I got rid of them. But Fear. Number 8 is a 3-way tie. And you're going, damn, Jeff Clayton, you can't do a 3-way tie. Yeah, I can, because it's my top 10. And the reason I'm doing these is a 3-way tie is because they're all from the same publisher. They shared a lot of the same stories and artists and everything. A couple of my childhood friends, Janet and Jane Morris, used to live beside me in New London. They had a bunch of these, man, and they were the first people to ever turn me on to creepy and eerie. And that's who my 3-way tie is, man. Creepy, eerie, and y'all all know what the third one is. Vampirella. And man, you see this cover right here? I remember coming home from some kind of camp business. Because I was in Scouts and stuff. And I'd come home, man, and I was just like, And I remember we were living in Biloxi, Mississippi, and this is 1974. I'm 11 years old. I wasn't a working class hooligan yet. I was sucking on the teat of the other people that made paychecks in the house. And so Mom took me to Little General one day down the street from our trailer park, Cedar Lake Mobile Home Village in Biloxi, Mississippi. And by the way, every time we go down that way, I always pass it. We always pass that area, and I go look at it, and it just brings back a lot of memories. And that Little General Store building is still there. But man, I remember seeing this. And walking up to Mom, and this was $1, man. This is like the other ones were teetering in the 75-cent range, and $1 was something. Plus, it's got a half-naked chick on it. So I go to Mom, and I probably said, "Hey, Mom, can I get this one?" And she's like, "Yeah." I don't know if she ever saw this. I mean, I don't know. Maybe she did, and maybe she was like, "Well, my boy's normal after all." I don't know. Maybe. But, you know, I love some Vampirella comics. I got one of the books of the Warren years where they compiled all the covers. Awesome. So those are number 8. Now, number 7. And I told you they got started in Monsters Unleashed with the Frankenstein monster. Man, I loved this Frankenstein's monster comic. It was real good at the start of it. And that's my number 7. Frankenstein monster, oh yeah. I wonder what year this is. I bet it's 74, 73 or 74. But, I know y'all are going, dang, Jeff Clayton, there's one that you should be saying already, but oh, don't worry, it's coming. Number 6. And I used to have quite a bit of these, but I may have gotten rid of them. I don't have any now. But man, I loved Savage Sword of Conan. Loved it. At that age, I didn't really understand a lot of it, but man, you know, swords and swinging swords and shields and blood splattering all over the place. Count me in. But here's the one. A lot of you are probably going, oh, this is probably number 1. But no, this is number 5. And I'm pretty sure I have every issue of this magazine except for one. I think Barry Hannibal has all these. There's one thing that Barry collects, and he only collects one thing. And it's stuff that has to do with apes. Planet of the Apes. Now see, this is another one of those that made the jump to $1. So, you know, you're kind of holding your breath going, damn. Is she going to spring for the $1? For this nonsense? I would say more times than not she did. Not every time. We weren't spoiled. But number 4, and I'm really disappointed that I don't see any of these, but I think I may have sold these. And man, these ones I'm talking about, if any of y'all have some and you don't want them anymore and you want to trade, you want to make some trades or sell, man, get in touch with me. We may can do something. But man, I had the first 5 issues forever of Vampire Tales. Why? Morbius again. Black and white. Black and white, you know, Tales of Morbius there. And they also had stories, you know, from Monsters Unleashed and stuff like that. And I know you're going, damn, Jeff Clayton, you only like that horror and sci-fi stuff. No, man, my next favorite comic book, and my brother and I, we loved this comic book. And man, we had the 2 issues that are like I've been trying to find, you know, you're trying to find one used. They're like anywhere between $400 and $600. And it's like the issue where the Green Goblin dropped Gwen Stacy to her death, and the next issue where Spider-Man ducked out of the way of the Goblin's hovercraft or whatever it was. You know, the little things with the points went like this to stab Spider-Man, but Spider-Man with his spider senses felt it coming, ducked out of the way, and it stabbed the Green Goblin. We had that comic for a year, man. We must have carried that around with us until it was just like falling apart. But I do have a couple Amazing Spider-Man because I really like that character of Man Wolf, J. Jonah Jameson's son, the astronaut. He come back from space with the bloodstone that turned him into Man-Wolf. Oh yeah, that's some good shite right there, huh? So, number 3, Amazing Spider-Man. 70s, Amazing Spider-Man. Number 2, now, I think my buddy Eddie Ford from the Self-Made Monster, I think he has every issue of this one. I used to have the first one. I may have sold that to him. Because, man, when I get in these moods where, stuff don't, I'm not looking at it all the time, and I've realized, hey, you need these, and I have them, we'll trade something, or I'll just give them to you sometime. And if you ever want them back, well, the old saying about the chase being better than the catch. But man, Werewolf by Night. Love, love, love Werewolf by Night. Oh yeah. Now, my number 1. My favorite. Now, I have every one of these. I would never sell these, I don't think. I don't know. No, I don't think I've got them. I've had them this long. I probably won't. But more Boris covers, man. That guy was amazing. And I don't know that they ever wrapped the story up, like finally. But man, I love me some Simon Garth and Tales of the Zombie. I got every one of these. Damn, Jeff Clayton, you ain't got nothing in bags and nothing. I got some in bags. Man, I don't like bags. But they won't be in as good a shape. You know what? If they ain't in as good a shape after I die, and so that's someone else's problem. I don't like record bags. I don't like comic bags. I like to get it out, start looking, start listening. Well, there's my top 10 comics. I will make a post of that on Facebook. Here's the thing. Here's another thing about instructions. People never listen to. When I say my top 10, man, there's people that, I can't detect tone, but it kind of seems like they're really mad when I don't have what they consider to be. What about? I'm just like, man, it's my top 10. I don't think my opinion is the be-all, end-all, man. I'm just telling you what floated old JC's boat back in the 70s. And still does. A lot of these. And, so, now I do encourage you to put your top 10. Man, I like for us to share our list. I invite you to put your top 10 in the comments. And if you got a little story to go with it, that's always fun too. On anything, music. This may be the first one I've done so far that wasn't music oriented, but whew. Hey man, do y'all got some questions for old JC? Do you want to know something? James Cave said he was Ghost Rider Wolverine Cloak and Dagger fan. Yeah. Mike Hofstee says Lobo kills all. See, I like to hear what y'all like. Tell me what you guys dig. You can tell me now. Robbie Rob wants me to do my top 10 pro wrestlers. Man, maybe I'll do that next week. I can't just pull this stuff out of the top of my head, man. I got to think a minute. Like I told you last week, I do try to you know what, Robbie Rob? I'm gonna do that right now. Shit. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Now, these will be in no order. It's just the guys that really got me interested and kept me interested for many, many years. And I'm going to count tag teams. I'm going to try to get this done in a quick. I only got 15 minutes, so. Oh boy, let's see. Yep. And some of them you'll go, oh man, them's current. Well, current, 20 years. Let's see. Ooh. And of course, some of you know that I grew up in Charlotte, North Carolina. So, or surrounding areas. So you know what some of them are going to be already. See, I got 3 to go here. I got 3 left. And I'm trying to think, who are my last 3? And I'm going to get through these real quick. The first 7 came quite easy. James K said, damn, Jeff, oh, yeah. This is a bonus top 10 right here, boy. Layton, man, you know. That's on there. Some of them you might not think, oh, that ain't cool. I don't care. It's my favorite. I love what they do. And just because these are my top 10 don't mean I don't love a bunch of others, man. I could probably make a top 100 if I really, really wanted to. But let's see here. I got one more. One more. Just one. Let me think here. I know who it is. Are you ready for my top 10 wrestlers? Oh, no. That ain't who it is. Here's who it is. Number 10. The Original Sheik. From the great city of Detroit. Number 9. The Exotic One, Adrian Street. Number 8, The Undertaker. Number 7, The Four Horsemen. Number 6, Sabu. Number 5, Cactus Jack. Number 4, Abdullah the Butcher. Number 3, Ole and Gene Anderson, the Andersons. Number 2, Terry Funk. Number 1, Ric Flair. There you go. Dave Norton said it. There you go. That's them right there, bud. That's the 10 right there, son. Yeah, that's the kind of stuff I like, man. You know, like if we were to sit and think about it, you know, I could list 3 or 4 more top 10s in wrestling, man. I love that old wrestling, man. And oh boy, guys and gals, I feel like dog shit. See, Robbie Rob, I forgot Bruiser Brody. I forgot Bruiser Brody. Bruiser Brody is definitely in my top 10, but who would have to move? I guess Taker would have to move. Yeah, I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna put Brody where Taker was. Oh, there you go. John Booth wants to know my top 10 foods. Man, maybe I'll do that some other time. Y'all, I gotta go. We had a house full of people the other day for little Coleman's 1-year birthday, and yeah, we're thinking somebody brought him a nice little stomach bug with them. So I'm gonna go and whine and complain and cry. Thank you, everybody. Thanks, Amy. Thanks, Tina. I'm going to try my best to feel better. I need to feel better tomorrow, you know. Well, listen, I hope you don't feel too gypped that I have to end it a little soon, but, you know, we got 2 top 10s in. Dang. John Adams said he sent me some cheese for that wine. That's awesome. All right. Well, listen. John, did you get those singles? You got to tell me something. Yeah, I do kind of got the Horseman in there twice. Yeah. Actually, a couple times if you want to get real technical about it. But, man, I love it. I love it. All right, John, yesterday. Good. Well, everybody, I hope you have a great rest of your day. Hope you have a great rest of your week. And we'll see you next Tuesday right here on Break On Through. And hopefully your host, the unimpeachable president for life, the long-haired weirdo, will be in tip-top form. Take care, everybody.